Good evening, everyone. Welcome to our May meeting. Our agenda for this evening is our call to order, the officers' reports, our icebreaker, committee updates, a word from Principal Johnson, any unfinished and new business, announcements, and closing. We will officially call our meeting to order at 7:06 p.m. You're up, Liz.
All right, April's minutes were sent out. Did anyone have any amendments or changes that were needed? All right, those are approved as presented then. Thank you.
All right, thank you. Up next, everyone should have received an email from RUSD with the parent survey. We're asking that everyone complete that survey. It does close on May 25th. It's only at the discretion of us to do it, and they will take our input into consideration. They are looking for input from every school. I would note that the link is in the chat if you haven't already taken it. And Angel has her hand raised.
Yeah, I was just wondering, are we supposed to do that for each kid we have at the school or one per family?
I believe it's one per family, but you don't quote me on that. But Nicole, I guess, already tried. So yes, it is absolutely one per family, because I think it's
Okay.
It'll close off after the link, after you've used it from your email. So you can't go back in. So yes.
Okay, thanks.
You're welcome. Okay. Also, we have the Family Empowerment Series coming up. RUSD's Family Engagement Committee is putting on the Spring into Summer event at the Racine Public Library that is set for May 14th. It's going to be in the parking lot. There's an emphasis this year on literacy, so it should be a fun time. There'll be lots of information about summer camps that are available, job opportunities for students. They'll even have the summer school registration still there because it's right before the last day. And if you get there early, there will be a free hot dog lunch. And that event happens from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. So hopefully y'all can go, and there will be food trucks. Can't get enough of the food trucks. That is not free, but it should be a good time. Hopefully the weather will cooperate. Okay, next up is our installation from officers. I'm wondering, Yvonne, are you the iPad? Because it just says iPad. I just want to make sure you're here before we go on to the installation of officers.
Okay.
Is that you, Yvonne, on the iPad?
Yes, that's me.
Okay, perfect. Okay, that's all I needed to know. Okay, so at this point, we have made nominations at our prior meeting that we had in March. All of the individuals that were listed for nominations accepted those nominations and are here this evening. So the final thing is, because there are no opposing parties, we don't have to do a ballot, but we do have to do a final vote. So at this time, I would entertain a motion to accept our slate as presented, which I will go over right now. The following individuals have been nominated for the position of president: Ashley Settlemeyer. For the position of vice president, we have Grace Hack. For the position of secretary, we have Yvonne Rios. And for the position of treasurer, we have Kelly Ladd. So I would entertain a motion to accept the slate as presented.
Make a motion to accept the slate as presented.
I will second that motion.
Woohoo!
Yay.
All right.
And this is a voice vote. So Liz, you're up.
So first up, Carmen, do you get a vote on this one?
I do not unless there's a tie.
Womp womp. Well, I vote yes. Up next, Tina Kosnick.
And you have to vote.
I vote yes.
Nicole.
Yes.
Kind of listening.
April Garcia Witten.
Yes.
Grace Hack cannot vote for herself, I'm assuming.
She can vote for the rest of the slate.
Okay. Grace, what do you vote?
I vote yes for the rest of it.
All right. Up next, Kelly Ladd.
Yes.
Angel Meredith.
Yes.
Colin McKenna.
Yes.
Carrie Morey.
Yes.
Jacqueline Ostomies.
Yes.
Ashley Settlemeyer.
Yes.
All right, that should have been everybody. Did I miss anyone? Yvonne, I missed you because your iPad and your name's not on here. Where are you?
I don't know where am I on. Oh, it says iPad. That's me.
And
I
what
say
is,
yes.
thank you. All right. That vote is approved.
Yay.
Congratulations.
So the ayes have it. The slate has been elected. I just have a small little token of installation for everyone here. I just want to speak to our retiring officers on the line. That would be Liz, Nicole, and myself. I want to say to all of you, I want to express my complete gratitude for having your devotion and your service as officers. You have made being the president amazing, and the support that I have in this group of women is out of this world. And each of them promotes the interests of our children, of our staff, and of the community at large. So I say thank you. And to our new officers, you are going to be working together to fulfill the mission of the PTA, and I hope that you will enjoy the new adventure that you're going on. So I just wish you the best of luck. And to our audience, I hope that you appreciate the new leadership and that you will be there for them in the coming year to encourage and support them. And I hope that you will show initiative to potentially be on their new exec board. And I believe in your abilities and your strengths as a PTA. So I now declare you are newly elected officers. Yay! Thank you. Thank you. Next up is Nicole.
Stop sharing this one. Again. Wait, no. Sorry. Got like too many screens. I think I stopped. Apologies. That's my bad. I hit the wrong button. This is the wrong report. That's this month's. This one. Okay, so we sent out the proposed budget. We went over it last month. Does anybody have any questions on any line item before we call for a motion? Since we're not going to go through the whole thing all over again. Liz, did we have anybody submit anything?
We did not receive any amendments.
And at this time, I'd like to call for a motion to approve the proposed budget as suggested.
I make a motion to approve the budget as presented for the 22-23 school year.
I second.
Thank you, Jacqueline. All right, this is also a voice vote since it is budgetary, so I'm going to run down the list one more time.
I second that motion.
Carmen here.
Aye.
I vote aye. Tina Kosnick.
You have to vote.
Carmen. April Garcia Witten.
Aye.
Grace
Yeah.
Hack? Grace, I saw you come off mute, but I didn't hear you.
Who did you call for? Did you call for Gary?
For Grace?
Oh, sorry.
Grace? Okay, I'll come back. Kelly Ladd?
Aye.
Angel Maris?
Aye.
Carrie Maury?
I
Thank you. Jacqueline Ostfees?
Hi.
Ashley Settlemar?
Aye, sorry, my mute wasn't working.
Yvonne Rios?
Aye.
Colin McKenna?
Aye.
All right. Oh, Miss C, I just saw you jump on. We're voting on the 22-23 budget.
Can I abstain since I haven't looked at it and I literally just got on?
You absolutely can. Thank
Then
you.
I abstain.
Okay.
Thank you. I'm sorry.
That's okay. Grace, I'm coming back to you. I didn't hear you the first time around.
She said her sound wasn't working. She put it in the chat that.
Oh, I just see it. Okay. All right. I will just note you as abstain. It's fine. That motion is approved.
Okay, so they have a budget for next year. Let me go back over here. One and go to the next screen. Okay, so now we're going to go over the treasurer's report that everybody got. We started our month with $4,984.33. We had $915.65 come out in expenses. We made $1,598.04, bringing our total balance to $5,666.72. At this time, I'd like to call for a motion to approve the treasurer's report as presented.
I move that we accept the treasurer's report as presented.
A second.
Does anybody have any questions? Okay, so in the chat, all in favor, aye, against, nay, or you can abstain.
Motion is approved.
Okay, give me just a second and I'll open up the breakout rooms. We are now at our icebreaker portion of the agenda. Our question for today's icebreaker is, what is your favorite auction item in our Goodland Montessori Masquerade online auction?
Can we get a link to that in the chat?
I'm sure we can figure out how to do that.
I'm sorry, Liz. I was trying to say aye, but I couldn't get through. So
Okay, I got you.
Okay. Everyone can enter their rooms.
Go get on my
Progress.
We got kicked out.
Sorry.
Sorry.
Hey, next up, Jacqueline.
Hi, everybody. So this is Jacqueline from the Classroom Parent Committee, and we are in the throes of our big week for Teacher Appreciation. So you'll see on the screen some photos of the folks that came out to Chalk the Walk. We did a Chalk the Walk 2.0 to welcome the teachers into the week this week. And then throughout the week, we've had something different every day for the teachers. We've given them breakfast on one day, lunch another day, and then various gifts throughout the week. And then we are also supporting the masquerade by putting together classroom baskets. So we have some really cool ones for you guys to check out. Please take a look after the meeting tonight and bid on them. That's it. Thank you.
Okay, so for community involvement and recognition of Armed Forces Day and Memorial Day coming up towards the end of May, we are going to do a military and first responder appreciation drive from the 16th to the 20th that week. In each of the teachers' classroom, there will be a designated box that students can drop off any of the donated items. Protein snacks, hygiene wipes, drink mixes, any sort of leisure items like crossword puzzle, books, that sort of thing would be much appreciated. Please remember that there cannot be any pork products donated at all. Any food product has to have an expiration date of 6 months or longer. Longer than 6 months. And then all of these items need to be like individually wrapped items. So like 1 ounce little food packets or the wet wipes. Not right now, Elena. The wet wipes need to be individually wrapped as well. During that week, it is also our hope that teachers participate and either have their students write letters, or I have coloring pages that I will be getting into each of the teachers' mailboxes that the kids can either color a page or write a letter to our military and first responders. The teachers can just put those directly into the boxes, and I will be picking up everything to ship out towards the end of May. And that is all I have.
Thank you. Next up is our family involvement. Unfortunately, Stephanie is not able to be here this evening. So I just wanted to remind everyone that there were QR codes all over the school, that there were clues all throughout the month of April, and it just cleaned up at the end with this last first week of May. So I hope you all enjoyed the books that were highlighted. We did focus on all of the seasons of the year. Thank you. Missy, you're up.
I know, I was trying to find the right button to push. Sorry. Flower Power update. We extended the Flower Power until May 25th. The current sales are at 1,448, which the school or the PTA will get $724. And then Feud Time update, raised $160 total. We had 16 people participate.
Thank you.
You are welcome.
Next up is membership committee. However, Carolyn couldn't be here this evening. I just wanted to reiterate that the upcoming meeting, well, it was initially, sorry, I'm reading the chat at the same time that I'm talking to you. So Jacqueline, was originally extended to the 15th, and we just got an email saying they want to extend it again to the 25th. So that was new news.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Okay, so with the Watchdogs, they have their next upcoming meeting on Sunday at 6 p.m., but I think that's going to get moved because I think someone didn't remember it's Mother's Day. So there's that, but they do have an upcoming event that they're planning for the end of the year to bring in the summer, and it is going to be a kickball tournament that will happen at Graceland Park. Thank you. Next up is reflections, and Robin was not able to be here this evening, but the art club and other students that were participating to make our mural beautiful, they did have a art club meeting on the 28th, which was just last week, where they worked on and created this mural that's in the hallway by where the art room is and where the lunchrooms are going out to the back playground. So it is beautiful and we look forward to even more additions. Apparently there's a couple more additions that are coming. So they're going to add some music notes and a couple of other things and a ruler on the yellow bar in the middle. And then eventually it will be updated even further once we have our mascot on the other side of the wall that wasn't painted. So we'd also like to highlight that the 4 reflection winners will be honored by the state PTA reflections chair. They will receive their certificates, I believe, at the end of the year concert that the Strings, I believe it is hosting. So we're going to make that an add-on to that event. So thank you to those winners, and we look forward to their accolades. Next up is Carrie.
All right, so things are in motion for our new day of service date, which is next week, May 11th. It's going to be right after school during the early release time. So we have currently our high school students have been working on a lot of stuff. The tires were delivered, so they've been power washing and painting them so that it's going to be the school colors. They also, our construction students, made a bunch of planters they'll hang on the fence, and they're painted down to look like clouds. They're super cute. The buildings and grounds from the district is planning on being there on Wednesday too to help out, and like they're gonna take care of kind of like the big stuff, like installing some of this big heavy stuff. And then the garden committee is also meeting on that day. So our plan is any families who want to help out, depending on different abilities, we can plant seeds in the little planters. We can do a lot of garden work. I asked the teachers for just kind of a to-do list if they wanted to just, delegate different jobs. They said it was a good time to clean up the garden and get it all prepped for planting and that kind of thing. They bought some seeds and things. So we'll have just a variety of different activities for people to do depending on their ability and who's there and that kind of thing. We are planning on having a lot of press there. Our district communications person reached out to a bunch of outlets, and I don't know who yet, but she said that a lot of people were biting at the idea of wanting to come, and they were wanting to know time and stuff. So I think they're coming right at about 11. So if you want to be potentially on TV, you could be there at 11 when school gets out and help out, and hopefully it'll all be done by the end of the day. That's the district's goal too, is they'll have it all installed by like 3 o'clock that day. So that's the plan.
What day is that?
That's this upcoming Wednesday, May 11th.
What time?
Right after the school day lets out. I think, when do they get let out? 10 something.
11:11.
We're kind of like 11-ish. What was that? What did you say, Liz?
The early release is at 11:11.
Oh, 11:11. Okay, so perfect. Yeah. So the flyer that we're gonna send out a flyer just to go home, with kids or whatever. So they'll either get it tomorrow or Monday to send home. And it'll just say the time on there, but like roughly 11 to 3. Anything else?
Any other questions for Carrie about the day of service? Okay.
Should we bring tools? Is there anything that we should as participants bring?
Unless it's like garden tools. I know that Miss Dundor had mentioned like there's a need for just more general garden tools for helping there, but I don't think we'll need anything. They're really like, the plan is to put most of it together beforehand. And actually the district asked, they're going to put in the balance beam, I think, and the poles even before that date. They asked just today to get it in advance. So I think they're kind of taking care of like the big heavy tool-based stuff.
So you need help working in the garden or what?
Yep. So there'll be a variety of things. So garden work, we can be planting seeds in the planters. We can be hanging like the pots and pans from the fence line. There'll just be like a variety of things depending on who's there and what people want to help with.
Okay, did you need me, get some people from our church at Lutheran Church of Resurrection to help?
Yeah, that'd be great.
Okay, I would talk to my Pastor Karen tomorrow.
Awesome. Thank you.
Have her announce it at church.
Awesome.
Next up is Angel.
All right, guys, it is finally almost time for our masquerade. I'm pumped. I'm so ready for it to be done with. I'm super excited. It has been a lot of fun and really stressful to plan this, but it's been great. So far we sold 53 tickets to the gala. We didn't hit our goal, but that's okay. And I mean, it's still saying it's Saturday, May 7th this week. Doors are going to open at 5:00. Dinner's at 6. And then just a fun night of mingling and dancing and bidding wars from 7 to 11. So make sure to prepare for a really good time. So yeah, we are on a good start to our auction so far. We've got a couple of little bidding wars going on online. We're anticipating a large jump towards the end of the sale. So if you haven't already looked at what's online, check it out. There's tons of really cool stuff. Get it while you can. Does anybody have any questions about the gala, the online auction, anything in particular? I'd love to answer some questions. Am I missing anything, Carmen?
Nope, other than the fact that we will have select items for online, for in person, for the silent
Not been
auction that are,
showcased. Yep.
yes.
So there's I think 15 items that have it. We've showed what they are or who they're donated by throughout like the month of throughout the month of April leading up to the ticket sales. But there's a select things that you haven't seen on the online auction yet. So it should be a good time. I'm looking forward to it.
Thank you. Okay, Lisa couldn't be here tonight because she actually is at the Encore Awards dinner where we are going to be showcasing the good deeds of our school nurse, Susie Coe, and our technology integrator, Natalia Rosalong. But she did send details and information for me to share out with the rest of you in a slide presentation. So, as stated before, the Encore Awards are happening and she is there right now enjoying the awards with Natalia and Susie. Our May virtue that's been highlighted is respect. We have an upcoming family restaurant night for the school at Panera Bread, which will be happening on Tuesday the 10th, so next week from 4 to 8 p.m. Please be sure to go out to Panera and mention our school. The day of service, as noted by Carrie, is coming up next Wednesday at 11:15. Playground and garden work, media outlets will be there at 11:30. Next is we are highlighting for the month of May, Tech Free Month. Principal Johnson would like us to send in short videos of things that our families like to do together without technology. The fact that you're going to be using technology and she's posting it on social media is not lost on her. And we did complete 100% of all of the FORT testing for all of our 3rd and 4th graders, and we are currently in the process of completing our MAP testing. 70% of all students have completed the MAP testing, and the rest will be completed by May 13th, next week, Friday. Staffing for next year has been determined. They are currently in the hiring process. Interviews will be taking place. They are looking to hire a full-time special ed teacher, an upper L teacher, and a full-time reading support EA. All of these positions have been listed on WeCan. So if you know of someone who may be interested in these positions and would make great additions to our school, please, please, please motivate them to apply, and hopefully we will have them on staff next year. We will be having our K-5 moving up ceremony, aka kindergarten graduation, on Friday, June 3rd. Mark your calendars, parents, at 1 p.m. We are limited to 4 adults per student. So make sure that you decide early and let people know so they can be there. And Principal Johnson would like to thank all of the parents that volunteered to cover a duty, or caregivers to cover a duty, or who brought teacher cards and gifts. So we thank you. Okay, we don't have any unfinished business, but right now I would entertain any new business that anyone would like to have added to the agenda, or any discussion or questions that anyone has at this time. Hearing none, we'll move on to our announcements. So we have a few events coming up. Obviously, the Montessori Masquerade Gala, which will be happening at 5 p.m. on May 7th. Come out to Infocino's Banquet Hall with your e-tickets and your Dress for Success and your masquerade mask, and enjoy and take pictures and enjoy the open bar, having a night away from the kids. Look forward to seeing you all there. Also, we have our Panera Bread restaurant night. Don't forget to go next week. And we have our PTA Day of Service. Again, camera ready on May 11th at early release. Upcoming meetings, we have one coming up on tomorrow at 6 p.m. for finance. If you're interested in the monies, come learn about it and be about it. The Membership Watchdogs meeting on the 8th, which will probably get moved. Okay, Angel, you got your hand up. What's up?
Yeah, I think you said it's an open bar at the Masquerade. The bar will be open, but it's not an open
Cash bar. Sorry, my bad. Cash bar. My bad. My bad. Don't get that excited. Bring your loot if you want to drink. Oh, got so excited. You were so right. Okay. Thanks for the clarification, Angel. Wouldn't want to set anyone up for failure on that. Okay. Family involvement meeting is on the 9th at 6 p.m. Community involvement's on the 11th at 7. Room parents, if you're interested in chairing that committee, you can come to that meeting and let Jacqueline know. Communications is May 12th at 7 p.m. Greenhouse, May 15th at 8. Fundraising, May 16th at 6. And Reflections is on the 24th at 6:30. If anyone has any interest in leading any of these committees for next year, please come to these meetings to let the current chair know. And our next PTA meeting will be, and it will be our final meeting of the year, will be on June 2nd at 7 p.m. Any questions? All right. Hearing none.
Wait, I think I have one.
Oh, go ahead, Angel.
I'm thinking about the K-5 moving up. Are we only limited to 4 adults, or like can like your kids come? Do you know?
I think she was saying 4 people in
Total?
general. Yeah.
Can I chime in?
Yeah,
It
go
is
ahead.
so the Maras family gets 4 chairs
Okay,
because of space in the gym.
okay,
So if you want your husband and 2 grandparents and then a younger child to sit on your lap, clear that with Principal Johnson.
okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, that was just my concern because they watch my other 2.
Yeah,
My
right.
parents will probably come. They watch my other 2 kids while, so that was my question.
So just double check. I don't think it has anything to do with quarantine numbers and limiting that way. I think it just is, the gym is a certain size. We can only fit so many chairs.
Okay, sounds good. Thank you.
Any other questions? Okay, hearing none, I would entertain. a
I
motion.
got an announcement.
Sorry, go ahead. Go, Colin.
I got an announcement to let you all know, last Monday night, the school board elected their officers, and Jane Barbian is the school board president, and my wife Julie McKenna is school board vice president, and the treasurer is L.A. Doxy. And then the clerk is Scott Coley, is clerk.
Thank you for the update, Colin. Tell Julie we say congratulations, and she represents our school. We are proud to have her on the board.
And then one more thing, and I think it's Thursday night is the teachers' retirement dinner. So Julie was going to that on Thursday night. So it's a teacher's retirement dinner.
Thank you, Colin. Okay, I think we are safe to have someone make a motion to adjourn.
I'll make a motion to. Oh, okay, well, then I'll second
I
it.
beat you to it. It's my
Fine,
turn.
Liz, I'll make it second.
Thank you.
All right, since we have exhausted our agenda, we don't even have to vote now that we have a second. We are officially adjourned at 7:52 p.m. Thank you, everyone.